there's a time in your life you don't need God. You don't need nobody. You really don't need nobody. And then you make a commitment to the Rebbe. I be your person. So then the Rebbe is not going to have a choice. He's going to come through for you. Because for no reason. Because the way you do for no reason, you're going to get for no reason. So I tell you what's happened. And this Shabbos is the main concern of no reason to get everything, but no reason for no reason. The story with the Jews went out of Romans. The Romans took the Jews, were exiled. So everybody was asking God mercy. Avraham asked mercy. God saved them. It's Rachmanis. So God said, listen, they worship idols. They're bad guys. So Avraham didn't know what to say. Then Yitzchak said, God, have mercy. What this means? God said, listen, they don't care about me. I give them everything. They don't. So then Yaakov Avinu said, they please mercy, 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 mercy. God said to Yaakov Avinu, they worship idols. Let them talk to the idols. They should get a waking call. I want to get them a waking call to wake up and realize what the realization. Then nobody can really affect God. So suddenly Rochel Imeinu said to God, hey, God, save the Jews. It's my children. God said they worship idols. So you know what happened? God said, so what? It's not real. Illusional. They do wrong things. They don't even know what they're doing. Have Rachmanis. So God said, but they worship idols. I took in, she said like this, Rachel, to God. I took on my sister, one husband. The Yaakov Avinu, my sister wanted to go in. I had to get married. And I gave my sister to become one in us. I gave my sister to real sister in my life. She should be a part of my life. I put her in, I gave her my husband. So Rachel said, listen, I did something that nobody did. I gave my sister my husband. So what do you care if they worship idols? So they did worship idols. And God shut down. He said, yes, Sachar lipulatech. Yes, Rachel, I know you're right. Because you gave your sister for no reason to go in your life, in a husband. That's why God owes you. So I don't know who told me this story when I was a kid, 17. I was a rebel in my nature, and I'm now also. And somebody told me, if you give your life to the Rebbe gives his life to you. And you don't need them, give your life. When you don't need nobody, a real choice. Otherwise, say how with 4 legs, and wow, or maybe like a coyote. Doesn't matter what. Basically, what I want to say is, you want to be like everybody. And this is a momentum, this is a timing, this Shabbos, to make a achlota, to be connected to the Rebbe in a way that nobody ever had connected with God like this. Basically, what goes on, I start learning how to Tzav in English, and today in the second, from 6 to 7, I'm involved in how to Tzav every day. So I talk to myself, I was by myself the whole hour almost, then whole hour in Hebrew, Baruch Hashem. I got the idea what Hashem did. The whole idea of Hashem creating people, He's Poshet. Hashem said, I am not the boss. You're the boss. You believe it? Put together. Then there is a God, then is my emotions, then is everything. And I realized God is the tour guide. An amazing observation in my life. When you're a tour guide, you're touring thing, you see everything. Thank you. Thank you for letting me speak to myself. Baruch Hashem.
And if today's learning, if everyone could please have in mind Le'ilo Nishmas, Mordechai Tzvi, and I believe Avram Yitzchak woke up to some pretty confusing news this morning. Minutes? Yeah. Unfortunately, my uncle, a young man, passed away last night, so bit of a shock. A lot of my time growing up in his house. And it's really just, it's pretty crazy. Pretty much it. Thank God there's some people over here who share him as family. Have some people who know him and know him the same way I do. So that's nice. Well, yeah. To be honest, we missed you at the Farbrengen last night. I thought I was going to call you, but then I figured you were already sleeping. Oh. So this morning, Mendel told me about that and sharing the loss. So it's really terrible news. I know one of his sons very well, Glenn. I worked with him a few summers back. Spent a lot of close moments together. Pretty good friends. So, yeah, I'm just gonna have to call him one of these days. Give him some comfort. It's crazy. We don't give explanations for this kind of thing, you know.
I knew one of the kids, and I was with him for like a while in elementary. I really don't like know how to feel sad about it. Like I sort of want to feel like really, really sad, but it's like the same by a lot of deaths. And I feel like I really want to feel sad, which is really not good. But I really want to feel sad. I think it feels good to feel sad. I don't know. Maybe you could tell me that.
It's true. I mean, Hashem is only the tour guide at the end of the day. I mean, thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, Hashem is just the tour guide because He gave us this free will to do whatever we want in this world. I mean, the Rambam explains. I just learned yesterday. It was really beautiful. I really enjoyed it. The whole point of it was that we could do whatever we want at the end of the day. No one's forcing us to do anything. But if we don't do God's will, then it's not going to be good. But Hashem doesn't really care at the end of the day, like what we do, how we do, because we have our own. No one is forcing us to do anything. Hashem is only the tour guide. Hashem is only the one who shows us, "Okay, listen, this is good, this is bad, but do whatever you want." And it's a beautiful thing because we get to choose what to do is right.
Good morning, everyone. I'm sorry Mendel got me to here. It's really sad. I definitely will have him in mind for that. A little observation this morning. And, normally, you guys are in Isaac's house. And normally, Yoni Hellman is in Jets. But this today has been switched around. It's been a crazy week. And I might have to leave soon. Shop something in like less than an hour. And yeah, that's basically it. Crazy work. A lot of hard work. Yeah, that's basically it.
I'm sorry to hear about your uncle. There's this gullus mentality, which means like we get so used to being, to not being in charge, to not being where we're supposed to be, that we think it's okay. We get used to, like your eyes get used to the dark. So basically, we got to get out of it. Start thinking, got to think huge.
Oh yeah, I'm here. Today I'm the exit, yay! And then everyone else is not. It's just so weird. So this morning I made a better timing than I thought I would. Woke up at 5:30, went back to sleep. Woke up at 5:38, went back to sleep. Woke up at 5:04. Basically, I had a good morning. And 6 o'clock, I got out of bed. And what else? 6 o'clock, I got out of bed, and then I went for a jog. No, 6 o'clock, I didn't get out of bed. I went for a jog at 5:58. Started off, and I ended up here at 37. So straight down the Aldi, Intermobile, then here. I think that's how it goes, yeah. I'll get it, put my hand back out. And I'm joking. Yeah, so I don't know how far that is. I would like to know how far I jogged this one for nearly 40 minutes. I'm not slow today. Yeah.
So getting ready here for Shabbos. Always Shabbos is the best day of the week. Time to relax, time to rest, time to collect, time to, collect ourselves. What we did the past week, energy, and new chayas for the next week. You know how we go Shabbos, that's how the whole week goes. Make sure you sleep a lot. Shabbos, get a lot of good sleep throughout the week. And it's always important. The whole thing, what if you think about it, if you really ask yourself, why do sleep? What's the point of sleeping?
Genesis 15:7-17:6. God also promised Abraham the land of Israel, asserting our inheritance. God said to Abraham, I have given this land to your descendants.
When God promised the land of Israel to Abraham's descendants, the land in its entirety became and remains to this day the inheritance of every Jew, not subject to negotiation or trade. It is solely God's promise to Abraham that constitutes our connection to our land. When we articulate this confidently and unapologetically, the community of nations will acknowledge its truth, not just basing our claims to the promised land on treaties, military victories, or the diplomatic machinations. Will undermine other nations' respect for our inheritance. By asserting our inviolable connection to the land of Israel, we hasten the messianic redemption, when God will grant us full possession.
God. Connection. Also. Beautiful. Promise. Connection. The. Creation.
Land. Finally. Of hook. Israel. Realism. God. Touring. Also. Torso. Promise. Exemplary. Avram. Incorrect. The. Continuous. Land. Panama. Of. Hey. Israel.
Now,
God.
here,
You can see. Also.
these,
Promised.
aware, being aware.
Abraham.
Oh, leader, like last time.
Beautiful.
Shkoyach. All right, I'll start over. The Rebbe, land, milk of one Israel, chosen God, awe-inspiring, promised, broken, Abraham, beautiful, the fantasy, land,
consistency of from Israel, real God, dog, also slow.
Abraham, Yitzchak, land, this, of, in.
So Mendel is, it seems, I just want to just mention that it seems that there's a lot of stuff going on by you. You know, your birthday, new nephew, and your uncle just passed away. I mean, it's pretty crazy. I think a lot of times, if we want to, we can choose to ignore the connections between things. Or we can kind of ask ourselves, what do we think it means? Or what am I supposed to do about it? Let's thought about that. You know, it seems very powerful that in like all at the same time. It should all be for the best, and we should be reunited with all our loved ones right away from Mashiach, without any delay. I wanted to mention, since Baruch was speaking about how Shabbos is the best day of the week for sure. I saw a good line by Nissan Goldman, a friend of mine in South Africa. He posted on Facebook, because this Shabbos is the Shabbos project. Thousands and thousands of people are now from anything to keep Shabbos. Pretty amazing. So he wrote, in order to recharge, you gotta unplug.
So you got to unplug? Either way. Yeah, but this is not, you can charge with this. Portable. Portable charger. Okay. And put the phone in. It's not going to be plugged in. It's the wall, please. I'm hungry. I see a wall. I see a wall with a white line on it. By the way, what's the time on it? Guys, I just want to see your face. And there you have it. Really, there's the door, and amongst other things, but the door of the room slightly slants, lets some light, and the people that sit in that area will like keep their eyes together, put like some kind of tape or carburetors. Shoot it up here. Hello.
Anyways, what we're saying is that we're holding something important about sleeping. Since when do we have to sleep? The person is really devoted to learning, davening all day, where sleeping interferes. Whole purpose one of the purposes of sleeping is that in the morning you feel the new chai, you feel the new energy of Hashem. If we're just constantly up and constantly just going up and up and up, we never have that feeling of waking up again and getting up to a new level, to a new start. Cool. I don't see how much time I have over here. Oh, 34, 33. Therefore, it's very important when we go to sleep to get the right proper energy and to feel sleep properly. So this way in the morning, you can actually feel that new chayas. And that new chayas is really about some of your neshama giving you chayas. It's part of you getting to feel, you're feeling godliness. You're right away saying, Maidani, first thing. Oh, you said the name of that, Maidani. Like actually, one of the rabbis in Crown Heights actually mentioned that this year. He was saying something, he's saying, Maidani.
I miss your farbais and your mezainis in the morning. Stick hungry right now. Stam Isaac, I think you should invest in a web mic, like something that you could have near the closer to you, so it's more shaykh for us to hear, because the webcam is so far away. We don't really hear so good. Yeah, I definitely think that there's some sort of connection between all these events. I mean, I spoke to Ephraim last night. Ephraim had the capability to stop by the Farbrengen, Baruch Hashem. I think you'd already left, but Ephraim was there. And he told me that the neshama of this new baby that my sister had was for sure, without a question, the neshama of my grandfather. So Baruch Hashem, he came back to us. I'm just hoping, there's definitely a connection, Isaac, between all these events. I don't think that we have the capability to understand the connection between these events. I think it's on a much higher level than we can understand. But one day we'll understand.
It's pretty crazy. I used to have like all the answers. Like when someone went to go through a tragedy, or when I go and say I meet a Holocaust survivor, I always like had like awesome answers. But you know what? When push comes to shove, and you hear the story, you see what's going on, you give a freaking answer. You don't have answers. Your answers are useless. So I'm not trying to give answers. I'm not trying to excuse God's actions either. It's not cool. It's not cool, but does he give us the strength to cope with it? Absolutely. But I'm not planning on understanding why he does this kind of stuff. I just hope that he ends it really quick, because it's already like enough is enough, And it's maybe we just need to learn how to be sensitive to each other, and that's why these things happen.
Everything is sad, and that you still got to realize that, like, also when it comes to happy stuff, you got to appreciate it as much as you don't like the bad stuff, because when they come, you don't realize that it doesn't come very often, the good stuff. So you might as well just accept it and like really just embrace it, because that's the that's the good time in life. And the same way you're not gonna for the bad stuff, you don't enjoy it. You have to like you feel it, you go through the emotions. I feel like you should like really make an effort to like go through the emotions and good things too. Those like then you just won't be focusing on the bad, I guess. Like that would be good if you could do that. Because like I feel like when everyone seems to know about it, like I really do not know how like much about your nephew, but I know more about this, which is interesting. Yeah, Baruch Hashem. Yeah, Baruch Hashem for your nephew. Mazel.
Yeah, I apologize. I just have nothing to share right now. So if you want to like go and come back in a minute, that's cool. I'm wasting everybody's freaking time. We like get up at 6 in the morning. We're like, okay, how long is it? So I'm not talking to you. Okay, I'm sure.
I got a little confused when you said your grandfather. So you say your uncle is passed away? Your grandfather. I'm not sure. I mean, let me know what you mean. Your uncle, your grandfather. I'm not sure what's going on. But let's make it happen.
Do a little dance while Isaac was speaking. No, I'm not going to do a dance because I'm speaking. I love the silence. That's how you wait 30 seconds.
Isaac, to answer your question, my grandfather passed away last week, Monday, and my uncle passed away yesterday. So that's that. Shalom. Yes, it is not a bad thing that you can't feel sad about this, because this is not someone you know. So don't feel bad if you don't feel sad. It's okay to feel bad about it. That's what you should feel in this situation. When the time comes for you to be sad, you'll be sad. Don't worry. Trust me. plenty of time to be sad. As Shlomo Melech says, there's a time to be for this, time for that.
I don't know how it works by morning, but that's never really allowed to be sad. We're supposed to be like bitter, like very bitter. But sad is like it leads to like really bad things. So like sadness could lead to some crazy crap. For those of you that spend time being sad. I think that like, you know, all the things that we learn are beautiful and all the time, but like if we don't do something about it, it's all useless. That was pretty rough.
It could be a motivation also, like you use that as motivation. I don't feel like every single person who's sad goes to drugs in order to like dull the sadness, or just like basically makes it an excuse to stop going to school or stop with the schedule. And obviously it's actually good to like even the quiet by your time. I like quiet in the morning. I like waking up early just because it starts off the day very well. Your turn.
You always say you like when I don't talk, man. So, I like quiet when Avi isn't talking. If you like quiet, then don't talk. I'm sorry.
Now we
Expand on your feelings.
Show what we've been doing.
God also promised Abraham the land of Israel, asserting our inheritance. L'zaracha nosati es haaretz hazos v'gomer. This is in the present tense. Just realized. Bereshis parak as well. Pasuk Yud Ches. God said to Abraham, "I have given this land to your descendants." Genesis chapter 15, verse 18.
Asserting. Confidence. Our. Yours. Inheritance. Unearned. L'zaracha. Bank. Nosati. Übergegeben.
S. Now, the Gomer. Excuseless. Voracious. Reborn.
Test Vav 15 you test chop God great said told to
Abraham Monteros.
Ooh.
I have given you this object.
Land. Finally. New direction. Your ownership. Descendants. Shoulders. Genesis technology. 15 grow, 18 grow. Asserting onomatopoeia. Our glass. Inheritance. Legacy.
Shlomi, you said this off the air. I'm going to bring it on the air. I apologize. But Shlomi said that we're learning without Mazinus. He feels like a snag. And he'd rather be a guy than a snag. And Pashut, I think that's a little extreme. Any type of Jewish I would rather be than a guy. That's just my opinion, obviously. You're entitled to yours. I'm entitled to mine. No one's saying that we can't live together because of that. What's up, Mandu? Good morning. Yeah, congratulate you on a job well done. Good job jogging to Isaac's house. Be far, dude. I'll see you all later. This is ridiculous. Why are you guys in Isaac's house?
So I wanted to say, you know, we could spend our whole life just sitting and waiting for things to happen.
Avi, you get too offended
See what I'm
that
feeling.
hopefully you don't actually get offended. But I mean, like, I like quiet. That means if you talk, it's even better, but quiet's good. And don't interpret that in some stupid way, I swear. Don't. No, it wasn't a save. It's true. He takes it too offensive. I don't even know how he takes it. He did this last time.
Did you go up the sisters?
There you go.
Okay? I feel like this is just an excuse. No, but really, Avi, if you really want me not to want to hear you, then you keep on going down this road. We'll have really, like, I'm more than want to not hear you.
Pretty sure.
Yeah? You sure?
No. Yeah, but I really can't hide it. You don't want to see.
Stand up, stand up. Show us a beautiful face.
I know. Yoni, yo, what's up, Yoni? What's up? I brought your pillow to school. I don't know what he's doing.
You know that line? Be yourself because everybody else is taken. Or Mendel of Kursk. He basically used to say, if I am me because you are you, and you are you because I am me, then I'm not me, and you're not you. But if I am me because I am me, and you are you because you are you, then I am me, and you are you. Basically, in the words of Bobby's boarding house, be yourself, come on.
Last minute, and you guys said that you can't hear us so well, so I'm just gonna like stand right here.